Hello students, hello everyone. So now we will see metal excess defect, the first type of metal excess defect. Metal excess defect due to anion vacancies. Metal excess defect due to anion vacancy. Okay, what happens exactly in this? Okay, what happens exactly? A negative ion or an anion, a negative ion or an anion you can say, okay, leaves its original lattice site. A negative ion or an anion leaves its original lattice site and goes to the surface of the crystal. Okay, a negative ion or an anion leaves its original lattice site and goes to the surface of the crystal, leaving behind a hole. Leaving a hole in its original lattice site. Okay, so what happens? An anion or negative ion from a lattice. Consider there is a lattice and an anion or a negative ion, okay, leaves its original lattice site and goes to the surface of the crystal. Okay, leaves the original lattice site and goes to the surface of the crystal. Okay, and when it leaves the original lattice site, what will be there? There will be a vacancy or not? Since an ion or a negatively charged ion is leaving its original position, a vacancy will be created or not? Obviously, if an ion is leaving its original site, a vacancy will be created. Okay, so this vacancy we are calling it as hole. This vacancy which is created due to this dislocation of anion, the vacancy which is created due to this dislocation of anion is called as a hole. Okay, now you see, to maintain electrical neutrality, to maintain electrical neutrality, to maintain electrical neutrality, to maintain electrical neutrality, an electron occupies the vacant site, occupies the vacant site created by anion. Okay, I have told that ionic solid will be as a whole neutral. Okay, ionic solid will be as a whole neutral. So to maintain electrical neutrality in the position of the vacant site where the anion left, its original position, a vacancy or hole is created. Okay, to fill that vacancy and to maintain electrical neutrality, electron occupies that vacant site so that overall charge is 0, so as to keep the ionic solid in neutral position. Okay, the vacant site is occupied by an electron now. Okay, so again I am repeating what is happening. An ion is leaving its original lattice site and going to the surface of the crystal, and since it left its original lattice site, a vacancy was created or a hole is created. That vacancy we are calling it as hole. A hole is created in the original lattice site because the anion left its original lattice site and went to the surface. Okay, so as to maintain the electrical neutrality, an electron occupies that vacant site. So as to maintain electrical neutrality, an electron occupies that vacant site. Okay. So please write it down by pausing the video. Okay. So next is, let us take an example. Let us take an example. By taking an example only, we can understand what happens in this. Let us take a NaCl crystal. Let us take a NaCl crystal. I am removing the heading. Heading is same, metal excess defect due to anion vacancy. Let us make a crystal lattice. Let us make a crystal lattice of NaCl. This is the crystal lattice. Let us make a crystal lattice of NaCl. Okay, NaCl is the ionic compound. You know Na plus is cation, Cl minus is anion. Na plus is cation, Cl minus is anion. Okay. Suppose this is a crystal lattice of an ionic compound. Imagine this is a crystal lattice of ionic compound NaCl, where Na plus is the cation and Cl minus is the anion. Okay. Now let us imagine this line which I have drawn. Let us say this is the surface of the crystal. The surface of the crystal. Now what we will do, first step, what happens? Okay, excess of sodium vapors okay, are passed over NaCl crystal, NaCl crystals. Okay, excess of excess of sodium vapors are passed over NaCl crystal. Over this NaCl crystal, excess of sodium vapors is passed. Okay, or you can say, in another words, you can say this is heated in the presence of sodium vapors. You can say NaCl is heated. In other words, NaCl is heated in excess of sodium vapor. In excess of sodium vapor, you heat the NaCl crystals, or you can say sodium vapors are passed. Hot sodium vapors are passed over NaCl crystals. Hot sodium vapors are passed over NaCl crystal, or you can say NaCl is heated in the excess of sodium vapor, or you can say in atmosphere of sodium vapor. In atmosphere of sodium vapors. Meaning is same. Meaning of both the statement is same. So when NaCl is heated in the atmosphere of sodium vapors, when NaCl crystal is heated in the atmosphere of sodium vapors, what will happen? Now, what will happen? That the excess of sodium atoms will deposit on the surface of NaCl crystals. Okay, the excess of sodium atoms will deposit on the surface of NaCl crystals. So when we heated sodium chloride crystals in the atmosphere of sodium vapors, excess of sodium atoms will deposit on the surface of NaCl crystal. Excess of sodium atoms will deposit on the surface of NaCl crystals. So we can write same in the second point also. We can mention that in the first point, not in the second point. This is continuing in the first point. Excess of sodium atom is deposited on the surface of NaCl crystal. Excess of sodium atom is deposited on the surface of NaCl crystals. This is continuing in the first point. Okay, this is the first step which happened. When we heated sodium chloride crystals in the atmosphere of sodium vapors, okay, the sodium atoms got deposited on the surface of NaCl crystals. Now what will happen, you see, what will happen, chloride ions or anions, chlorine is the Cl minus is the anions here. So one of the anion will leave its original lattice site. One of the anion will leave its original lattice site and goes to the surface of the crystal. Okay, one of the anion left its original lattice site and went to the surface of the crystal. Okay, let us say this is one position where there was Cl minus ion. Cl minus ion left its original position and went to the surface of the NaCl crystal. Okay, and the position where Cl minus ion left the position from where Cl minus was removed, a vacancy was created. Okay, so this vacancy we can also call as hole. So the position from where chlorine ion or Cl minus ion is dislocated, from this position the Cl minus ion got removed and went to the surface or not. So Cl minus left this position or not. Now since Cl minus ion left this position, a vacancy was created at that position. Whenever an ion is removing or dislocated from an original position, a vacancy is created at that position. So the vacancy is called as hole. Okay, so Cl minus ion left its original position and went to the surface of the crystal. You can remove Cl minus from any lattice site, not only from this site. You can remove Cl minus ion from any lattice site. I have chosen this lattice site, suppose. Okay, so when Cl minus ion left its original position, a vacancy is created. That vacancy we are also calling it as hole. Okay, and the Cl minus ion went to the surface of the NaCl. The second step, what we will write, one of the Cl minus ion left its original lattice site, and diffused to the surface of the crystal. Diffused to the surface of NaCl crystal. Okay, thereby creating a vacancy or hole at its original lattice site. Okay, Cl minus ion left its original lattice site and diffused to the surface of NaCl crystal. Okay, why? To combine with sodium atom. Okay, to combine with the, please change this line. One of the Cl minus ion left its original lattice site and diffused to the surface of NaCl crystal to combine with sodium atoms. Okay, thereby creating a vacancy or hole at its original lattice site. So one of the Cl minus ion left its original lattice site and diffused to the surface of the NaCl crystal to combine with what? Sodium atoms. I have already told sodium atoms are there at the surface of the NaCl crystal or not? Sodium atoms have been deposited at the surface of the NaCl crystals or not? So Cl minus ion left its original position to combine with the sodium atoms. Okay, Cl minus ion left its original position and went to the surface to combine with the sodium atoms. Now since it left its original position, a vacancy or a hole was created at the original lattice site, and that is what is written in this statement. Why the Cl minus ion went to the surface? To combine with the sodium atoms. Because we have seen in the first step, when we heated NaCl crystals in the atmosphere of sodium vapor, sodium atom got deposited on the surface or not? Okay, excess of sodium atom got deposited on the surface. Okay, that is why Cl minus ion has gone to the surface to combine with the sodium atoms. Okay, complete writing this. So this is the second step which happened. Now what will happen in the third step? Let us see. What will happen in the third step? Now how will a sodium atom combine with Cl minus ion? How will a sodium atom combine with the Cl minus ion? That is the thing we have to think. How will a sodium atom combine with Cl minus ion? So in order to combine with Cl minus ion, okay, in order to combine with Cl minus ion, sodium at the surface loses one electron and forms Na plus ion. How will a sodium atom combine with Cl minus ion? In order to combine with Cl minus ion, sodium lost one electron at the surface. In order to combine with Cl minus ion, sodium at the surface lost one electron and got converted into Na plus ion. In order to combine with Cl minus ion, sodium has to lose one electron, otherwise it cannot combine with Cl minus ion. So sodium lost one electron and became Na plus ion at the surface. So when this reaction happened, sodium lost one electron to form Na plus ion at the surface, Electron is released at the surface or not? Electron is released at the surface or not? Sodium, how is sodium converted into sodium cation? If it loses one electron, okay, if one electron will be removed, then only it will be converted into cation or sodium ion or not. So it lost one electron and converted into sodium cation. So that is why this electron appears in the product side, because that electron was removed. Okay, so sodium atom lost one electron at the surface to form sodium cation or Na plus ion. Okay, and electron is released at the surface, and you can write what you will write. You can write over here, and an electron is released at the surface. Okay, an electron is released at the surface. Through this reaction we can see that. Okay, an electron is released at the surface. You can see this electron was released at the surface. I am encircling that electron. So sodium, in order to combine with this Cl minus, has to lose one electron. Okay, and when it lost one electron at the surface, where is the sodium atom? The excess of sodium atom at the surface or not? So sodium will lose one electron at the surface and got converted into Na plus ion at the surface. So one electron is released at the surface or not? Okay, one electron is released at the surface. So complete writing the third step. Complete writing the third step. Okay, so I hope you have written. Next, what will happen? Next, what will happen? Let us see. That electron which was released at the surface, that electron which was released at the surface from the sodium atom, okay, it will travel inside the lattice. The electron released, okay, the electron released at the surface will diffuse. Diffuse means, I have also previously used diffuse. Diffuse means it will move. Diffuse means it will move inside the lattice. Inside the lattice. Okay. The electron released at the surface from sodium will diffuse inside the lattice, will go inside the lattice and occupy the vacant site created by Cl minus ion. Okay, what will the electron do? The electron which was released at the surface, it will travel. You see, a electron is removed at the surface, which I showed you in the reaction. This electron, what the electron will do? This electron will travel or diffuse inside the lattice. It will go inside the lattice and occupy the vacant position which was created by Cl minus. Okay, I have told you in the previous situation that Cl minus ion left its original position and went to the surface of the crystal or not. The Cl minus ion left the original position and went to the surface of the crystal to combine with sodium atom. Now since it left its original position, a vacancy or a hole is created. Okay, now the electron which was released from sodium atom, that electron will go inside the lattice and occupy that vacant site which was created by Cl minus ion. the electron will go inside the lattice and occupy the vacant site which was created by Cl minus ion. Okay, that is what is written in this one. Now in the final step, what will happen? What will we write in the final point? Let us see. Now the position where electron is present, what we will write in the final point? The position where, or the vacant position you can say, electron is present is called F center or color center. Okay, F center or color center. The vacant position which was occupied by the electron. Now this position where electron is present is called F center or color center. F means what? F is a letter coming from a German word Farb or Farbs. Okay, Farb or Farbs, you can say Farb. F is a letter coming from a German word Farb, meaning is color. So why this vacancy containing the electron? Why this vacancy containing the electron is called F center or color center? Let us see. What will the electron do? The electron, okay, will absorb white light. The electron will absorb white light. Okay, the electron will absorb energy of the white light. Absorb white light means what? It will absorb some energy of the white light. Okay, it will absorb some energy of the white light. Okay, it will absorb some energy of white light and emit yellow light. Okay, the electron present at this vacant position will absorb some energy of the white light and will emit yellow light. Now you know yellow light comes in the visible range. Okay, so when this electron will absorb some energy of the white light, okay, and emit yellow light, the crystal will appear yellow. Okay, the crystal will appear yellow. Okay, the crystal will appear yellow. So you can write NaCl in excess. That is why NaCl in excess of NaCl, you will write NaCl when heated in excess of sodium vapors. Okay, in excess of sodium vapors, if you heat NaCl, appears yellow. Why it appears yellow? Because the vacant site where electron is present now, it absorbs some energy of the white light and emit yellow light. So that is why NaCl when heated in the excess of sodium vapors will appear yellow. Okay, because this is emitting yellow light. So entire NaCl crystal will appear yellow. Okay, so this is all about anion vacancies. Now, there are some other examples also where this anion vacancy is observed. I am also writing those examples. Okay, there are some other examples also where this anion vacancy is observed. Okay, some other examples of anion vacancies. Some other examples of metal excess defect. Okay, some other examples of metal excess defect due to anion vacancies are excess of Li in LiCl, excess of Li, excess of lithium in LiCl makes it pink. Okay, excess of Li in LiCl makes it pink. Excess of potassium in KCl, excess of Li in LiCl makes it pink. Excess of potassium in KCl makes it violet. Okay, the reason is exactly same as you saw for NaCl. The reason is exactly same as you saw in NaCl. Excess of lithium in LiCl makes it pink. Excess of potassium in KCl makes it violet. These are some other examples. Now remember, this defect is very similar to Schottky defect. That is why anion vacancy, this vacancy is very similar to Schottky defect. That is why anion vacancies or metal excess defect due to anion vacancy is found in crystal showing Schottky defect, because this metal excess defect due to anion vacancy is very similar to Schottky defect. Okay, that is why the metal excess defect due to anion vacancy is found in crystals showing Schottky defect, because this defect is very similar to Schottky defect. So that is all about anion vacancies. Thank you all.